does not work. I hope you guys had a great time, didn't have any problems with fireworks, didn't drink too much, didn't eat too much, and didn't get arrested by the police. Or, well, I'm working on my outdoor kitchen. And it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, I know, man. It's 4 o'clock, and I'm out here working, man. I got to get this kitchen ready for football season. Sundays with football. We got ribs. We got pulled pork we got to do. We got Jobu wings. And I need my kitchen sink and come. I got to be ready for football season. Seriously. So I'm getting my cabinets and stuff. Because, see, I cook out here more than I cook in the house. Well, because I don't want to funk up the place. What's my... JMU. I don't really watch so much college football because I don't have that much time. But what I am doing today, I built the cabinet in the workshop here. I put stain on this today, and unfortunately the wood stain dries out in a couple hours, so it's dry. And I've got my sub base here already cut out for my kitchen sink, and I've got these granite tiles that I'm going to put on here that'll last a good long time. So I'm cutting these. I've got some of them already cut, ready to go, so I'm actually going to cement them in place. I learned a couple of things from my last kitchen I had out here, which has been here for about 12 years or so. One of the problems was because I had the cabinets closed up, they couldn't breathe. The plywood rotted out, so this one I've gone through and made it like slats up underneath of it so that way it can drain and it can breathe in there. The second thing, my gutter was leaking and always leaked it right in the center of this. So I took care of the gutter so it doesn't leak. Do I ever work with epoxy? I've used like a 2-part epoxy finish, which is about like a 1/4 inch thick where it's like glass. But right now I got some cement that I got to put in here. So what I've done also to help out is I put this edge on here like a drip edge. One, it'll help hold up the granite pieces here while they're setting. Two, when the water hits it, it'll drip and keep it off the cabinets. So I'm going to start getting this thing put together while I talk to you guys. And I've gone through and I've cut all these edge pieces here already. 2 inches exactly. Kind of save a little bit of time with you. So how is everybody today? You know, I got to tell you, it's funny how you get people that get jealous. You know how like that guy who's trying to get the attention of the real pretty girl? And he'll do all kinds of crazy stuff to get the attention of things when she ain't interested. I got a few trolls out there that are like that right now, that are trying to get my attention. And it's funny because it reeks of desperation. How's that look? That black granite. Woo! It'll be hot when the sun hits it, I know, but it'll wear well with the weather. You know, I can tell you it's funny. I drive my wife crazy because I'm always on the go. And she's like, you need to slow down. You're putting yourself in the grave. But I think of it differently. I think your body has to stay in motion. And for me, if I'm not moving or doing something, I go crazy. So that's why I'm always on the go. That, and I've learned a couple of things about me too. It's like this. If I eat breakfast in the morning, I want to eat all day long. I'm constantly hungry. if I don't eat first thing in the morning, I'm not hungry, which doesn't make sense. So today, I've had a couple of slices. When I think about Xavier Woods, I think this is the year Xavier Woods takes a big step forward. Xavier Woods has rookie year, he had hamstring issues, so it kind of slowed his growth, but he played better as the season went on. Last year was a new coach in Chris Richard, and he started to play better. He actually had 2 interceptions last year, which led the team, although I got to be honest with you, 2 interceptions leading the team is a disgrace. So hopefully, the thing that Xavier was incredible in college. Xavier is a little on the smaller side, but he has a nose for the football. He constantly, usually is in the right place at the right time. Put a little extra cement up underneath that hole. That tight, that drip edge, and I'll clean it off. Now, because this thing isn't exactly like 6 foot or 7 foot or all that, there's got to be a cut tile. And what I'm going to do on this is, because I've got the sink in here, I'm going to start with a full piece over here and a full piece over here, and I'll make my cut piece here at the sink because that's the smaller section, will be less noticeable. Because cutting this granite is difficult in getting like a perfect edge. You try, but it's better having the factory cut edge. Okay, hold your ears. Thanks, yeah. Now, one mistake I tell you what people make when they do tile work, and don't be that guy. What they do is they go through, they buy some beautiful tile, great tile and everything else, you know. Because you get some of these tiles, you know, Home Depot only has so much of a choice, but if you go to one of the supply houses, you can get all kinds of different looks and colors and everything else. And what people will sometimes do is, when they go through to put the tile on it, they'll go cheap on the cement, thinking that it's all the same. No, not even close. You buy the cheap bag of cement, that like $8 bag of cement at Home Depot, what you're going to find out is, A, you're supposed to put an additive into it to make it stronger. And if you don't put it in there, in about 3 months, it's going to crack and all the tiles are going to come up. And so there's different types of mortar for different types of applications. Now, like there's a Flexibond, which is made to use like on plywood and stuff like that, which will help to lock the floor in place. There's Speed Set, which will dry quicker. So if you have to walk on 8 hours and things. So don't skimp on the mortar. And there's a different mortar for ceramic tiles versus natural stone. I'll be right back. We'll go get this. What do you think of that black edge? Tell you one good thing, I'm getting my exercise out here. Going up and down the steps, cutting, got the tile saw down there. Randy Gregory. Yeah, well, you know what? I gave my, after looking at Latuda, oh my God, that's some bad stuff. That's where sometimes you have to wonder if the medication that they prescribe you, if you're just better off having what you have. After seeing all this stuff about Latuda for bipolar, that shit is crazy. So technically, if we think about Randy Gregory only getting busted 10 times, that means in the course of 4 years he's smoked weed 10 times. Really not that much weed usage, technically. And when we hear about other players that say, hey, we know when the testing is. Just make sure you're clean a month before the test and you're good. So I've had to go through, cut some of these. Oh yeah. Put a little more over there. It's like giving the finger. Hey, Giants fans. Oh yeah. I'm getting there. Love this black red. This is gonna bust. All right, so we're going to have to do this a little bit funny because I'm going to do my cut piece here in the middle. So now if I start now the tile and come back this way. But look at that. Tell me that's not going to, the dark color on here, you can see already up here how the water is dripping on that drip edge, which is exactly what we want. That'll keep it away from the cabinet. What I learned was I used to have like drawer fronts on the front with the drawers, and the water would come up underneath and get into the drawers and just mess up everything. And because there wasn't like drain holes in there, it messed it up. So I've learned. So what we're going to do differently is when we put our doors behind the door, the drawers will be, so there's no chance for water to get into it. I can't wait to get out here cooking. Oh my goodness. Got to figure out what I'll cook the first time using the sink again. Let's make my wife happy. So, like I was saying, for Randy Gregory, he's been diagnosed with bipolar. He says he smokes weed to help with the bipolar. And I started looking at the side effects of Latuda, which is one of the big hold on a second here, guys. Okay, so some of the side effects of Latuda, suicidal thoughts. So let me make sure I get this straight. I may have an ailment, bipolar, and the treatment may have suicidal thoughts and depression. They say, don't drive or operate machinery if you're taking Latuda. Weight gain, racing heart, impotence, liver problems. So sometimes you get to start looking at the cure as worse than the problem. I could use a chili one. I want to keep these grout joints real nice and tight. So there'll be less grease and stuff that can get into it. Now I didn't get, any bullnose ones. I'm just going to have just the edge of the tile itself, just like that. That'll be fine. Woo-wee. We're going to go cut some more tiles. I like that. All right, so now 3/4 and 4s. Okay, guys, let's go for a little ride. Don't go anywhere. I got to tell you, I love the way my backyard is coming together. Hold up. Sit right there for a second. Okay. I'm back. Okay. I got to cut some tiles here real quick. Let me move that down so you guys can see. Hold up. We them boys. All right, let's go put these towels in. Hold up. We making noise. Hold up, hold up. Take a look at that. Look at that. Ooh, it's coming along really good. I'm gonna have to go inside and get another box of tile here in a minute. It's funny because the tile, it seems like it's the easiest part. Perfect. Almost there. Yeah, but how about the, I know it's beautiful, but how about the countertop? My wife just said I'm beautiful. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. At least somebody thinks I'm beautiful. Right, baby? I said at least somebody thinks I'm beautiful. See, my wife thinks I'm beautiful. Okay. Amazing how much they love you when you fix shit. You guys want to go for a ride back downstairs while I cut these, or you want to wait here? Which one you want? What do you want? What do you want? Won't happen, Matt? Show the wife. She doesn't like to be on camera. Yeah, man, I got so much to do to get ready for the season. It's not even funny. It's not. I mean, look, I got to get my kitchen together. You can't have a football party without having food. Take us. Okay, we'll take you with us. Okay. So this is. See my garden over there. See all my tomato plants. I got my hot peppers in there, and you can see I've got all kinds of spices. That's sage, and that's basil, thyme. Of course, my wife likes grasses, and she likes girly type plants, stuff like that, like your Hawaiian hibiscus and stuff. Got to take care of the girly stuff. And then here, this is the outdoor man cave, okay? This is, I've got to get another TV to go back up in here. But a 65-inch TV will actually fit in here. So it's got the whole cabinet. It's got the pull-out mount. The cable box is there. Just the TV is missing. So what's cool about this is we can be sitting over here. Here's the fire pit. I have cushions and stuff that go all around this. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people can sit right there around the fire pit. And then we got 4 more seats that you can sit right here. And when you have a 50-inch or bigger TV, I can be sitting out at the fish pond and still see this TV. No pork. Oh, but see, look, when I do my um, fireside chats and it's raining, look, I got an umbrella now over top of it, so I can come out here in all weather. Beer fridge right there. There's one here, and then there's one up top, and then there's one at the bar inside. So that's the door that goes into the man cave. So really, you could end up having, you could put the Redskins and the Giant and the Eagle fans outside, and us Cowboy fans could be inside having a good time. No, actually, you know what? This is too good for even Giants and Redskin fans to be out here enjoying it. But in the fall, oh, when the temperature's down, the humidity's down, and you have a night game and having the TV on out here, it's actually really cool. We are meat eaters. We're well, you know what? Let me put this up here so I can cut these tiles. You know what? Everything's kill you these days, okay? I don't care if it's pork, I don't care if it's steak. Everything out there's got so much chemicals and things in there, it's gonna get you. So eat what you like. Trying to find the one I marked. Hold up. I gotta go grab the tape measure. Hold up. Okay. 8 3/4, I hope it was. You know, my memory isn't quite there. But you know what? Since somebody reminded me about the beer fridge. I know, it's Mike's Lemonade. It's like a girly drink. But it's cold. that's it. I think that's the last one. Hey, what's happening? Week 2, you can. Oh, Philly, dude, we're gonna have a ball. Week 2, that tailgate is gonna be off the chain. If Cowboys experience comes through like we're talking, we may have former players there. We're talking about having maybe former cheerleaders there. We're gonna talk about eating and kicking the Redskins' butt. That is gonna be off the chain. Even if Cowboys experience isn't, we always have a good time. Okay, all right. Last couple of tiles here, then I'm done for the day. See if I'm worth a damn. Oh yeah. Another one of these. Here you go, Eagle fans. Cut that about a 1/4 inch short, so I'm going to go recut that one. Those are okay. So the sink will just drop right in there. So I'm going to go through. Who's the oldest Cowboy fan in here? Probably me. I'm 53. I'm as old as the Super Bowl. It's pretty old. Okay, you guys hold up real quick. I'm going to go cut this last piece. And then I'm going to wipe everything down and be done with this for the day. Oh yeah, that's going to be cool. Put some black grout in here. Good to go. Hold up. The very last piece, the keystone. And it's crooked. Oh, it's okay. Just a little bit more mastic underneath of it. that's it, guys. That's my black granite countertop. Now what we'll do is we'll take some more of them, and after this sets, we'll end up putting those on the back wall for a backsplash. But I'll wait until after I get the sink in there to make sure it's all, if I need to trim any of this for the sink, I want to make sure I have space because I got to kind of tidy this wall. But kind of proud of this. Probably can go in and start making the doors. Yeah. All right. So guys, girls, thought of going tailgating in San Francisco, Dallas. Would love. I'm not gonna be able to do that one. I'm not Morgan Freeman old. Are you sure about that? Well, I tell you what, John. I remember losing to the Colts, which was Super Bowl IV. And remember how dejected my dad was. And I certainly remember us beating the Miami Dolphins. Try and clean out all the white cement. In this route, life a little easier. It's funny because people ask me, how'd you learn how to do all that stuff? And what I tell them is, watching and doing. And that's the great thing about now, the age we live in, the fact that you can go through and see anything you wanted to see built, how it's built. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching another unquality video, as one certain Giant fan says. I guess he's out making babies as he puts it. Boy, I think, how many more videos? I don't know, how many you guys want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10? Here's the great thing. Regardless of how many I put out, doesn't mean that they have to watch them. That's what's key. They don't have to watch. I don't think they understand that part of it. But then again, Giant and Eagle fans, they're not exactly that bright. All right. Okay, guys. That's it. Whew. You mean you aren't inner tubers? I thought we were going whitewater tubing later. Okay. Am I killing the Giant fans? No. I love Giant fans. You know, we need Giant fans. I mean, seriously. Can you imagine if we didn't have the Giants around? What would we joke around about? You need them for comic relief. I mean, take a look at the moves that their general manager has made. You know, we talk about how bad Jerry Jones is. You paid Odell Beckham a boatload of money, and then you end up trading him the next year, and you're still paying him $16 million this year. You know, you let go Landon Collins. Wow. You drafted the human turnstile. What's his name? God, he's with the Redskins, and the Redskins are putting their hope on that guy right now. That's another comic relief team right there too, with Jay Gruden, who didn't even know that Landon Collins was being signed by them until he got word from the media. So yeah, we're dysfunctional, but we're not that dysfunctional. So no, I'm not trying to. Like I said, I've got friends. The stinking Giant fan. He of course is a Giant fan. It literally made him sick, but there's some good people that are Giant fans. Not all of them are idiots. You know, some of them just out there making babies. Not my words. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go get fresh. Look at them boys. It's 6 o'clock, guys. Where the hell did they go? Where did the day go? Where'd the weekend go? This is a 4-day weekend. How can it can't be over? No, I won't allow it. Anybody watching? Phew. You've torn countless what? Yeah, wait, my hand's got stuff all over it. I don't want to touch the camera. What do you want to do with him, Mark? It was Tom Couples. It was Tom Couples' son-in-law. What do you want to do with him, Mark? Who's his son-in-law? You're watching while you're delivering Amazon packages. You got any for me? Probably for my wife, because she's always getting them. I'm pooped. But I feel happy that I got this put together. Yesterday I was lazy. I sat on the couch, we watched TV, and I didn't do anything till late in the evening. I came and took this thing apart. I feel guilty if I don't get something done every day. And this ended up being more work than what I thought it was going to be, because when we built the cabinets, you know, the deck was fine. Then probably about 8 years ago we had to change the deck boards, but I didn't change the ones underneath it. Well, John Stewart, I try and accomplish something every day, and usually I succeed unless I'm bedridden. I'm going to do something that will get me advanced a little further than I was yesterday. That's my thing. You know, seems like on a weekly basis I find somebody else diagnosed, that's friends or family, that's diagnosed with cancer or is sick or bedridden. And I got a lot of things I want to accomplish before I go away from here. I tell you, every day that I wake up and get out of bed, I feel great. No matter how much shit I got to deal with, I feel great about that. I'm thankful. You know, I think people question whether or not I'm a Cowboy fan. Propane tank cover. Better wear out than rust. Well, I hate to tell you, I'm rusting too, incognito. I got a whole lot of rust. I love my new cabinet. Wish I could grout this tonight and put my sink in. I'm one of those people that are not patient. Exactly, every day on top of dirt is a good day. You're right about that. But now, I might not be under the dirt. Finding out my wife might be burning my ass. Only problem with that is I won't be sure where I'm going. For some reason, it feels like there's more space over here. I'm trying to remember if the other cabinet set out more. Yeah, I'm shutting down here. All right, the wife wants to come over and take a look, and she's camera shy. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream right now. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Next time, we'll get the sink put up in here, and we'll start building the cabinet doors. I'll see you guys soon.